Hi there, Kelly Broughton, your Field Development Director with Matilda Jane, and we're going to talk about first steps in getting started and just a few of the basics that you need to know with your business, sort of a little mini orientation. Okay, so first off, you are about to start getting all kinds of goodness mailed to you, and you're going to have lots of packages showing up if you haven't already. The first thing you're going to receive is your business kit, which will be a briefcase, and it'll have some materials for you to kind of get started. It's going to come with two books. It's going to come with your Jumpstart Guide, and it's going to come with your Matilda Jane Way Guide. And these are two things that I'm going to tell you that you need to read from cover to cover. Super, super important. And later you can watch our Jumpstart training. Now, after you get your business kit, you're also going to be receiving a literature package, which will have like order forms and a whole bunch of things for you for your Jane coaching and a bunch of marketing materials for you. You'll also be receiving your rack, and you'll be receiving all of your hangers and your tags. Super exciting, right? And before you know it, you're going to be receiving your trunk. But we'll talk about that in just a minute. You're also going to be getting an email from home office, probably several emails, but in those emails, you should be getting your Trunk Keeper ID number. You should also be getting a Matilda Jane email address where you will get stuff almost daily from a home office. So you're definitely going to want to watch for the TK News updates. You're also going to be getting your login information for your back office, or what we call the trunk panel. Now, your trunk panel is where you're going to place your orders, where you can watch your commission, where you can get inventory updates, and your enrolling trunk keeper will be reaching out to you and setting up time to do training on that. If you don't hear from her, you can reach out to her. Okay. So when does your trunk show up? Your trunk shows up about 1 week before the start of the month. So the last week of the month, your trunk is going to show up with the clothes that are going to be released the next month. And you're going to be so excited when you get that. It truly is going to feel like a holiday. So when that shows up, you are going to open it all up, get things up on the rack, get them tagged, get familiar with everything, probably take some pictures of you and your littles and all of it. Now, let's talk about when you can show those pictures and how that all works. We do have some rules around this. We have what we call preview day and release day. So preview day is usually the last day of the month, and release day is usually the first day of the month. Sometimes a holiday changes that just a little bit. On preview day, you can only show Matilda Jane in person. So you're definitely going to want to have preview shows. Maybe a Jane will host preview shows for you, but you can't show anything over social media on preview day. It has to be like in real life, face to face, and you can't post any pictures at all, okay? On release day, you can start posting pictures. You can, of yourself, real life pictures. There will be some sneaks coming from home office that you can share, but you cannot share any of your own photos until release day. On release day, you can share everything. You can go live in your Facebook groups. You can do virtual shows, all of that good stuff. Now, there are a couple rules around that. You can, obviously, you'll have your personal Facebook page. You can set up a business Facebook page, and you definitely want to set up a private group for your VIPs and your clients and that sort of thing. Now, you cannot advertise out in the public any specials that you are offering that aren't Matilda Jane specials. Let's say you want to offer free shipping out of the blue, or maybe you're going to give something away. You've got a prize for the first 3 people that book a show. You can only advertise that in your private groups. You cannot advertise that over in the big group. So that has to be something that's private. And also, you cannot run Facebook ads or boost your posts as well. You can only do these things in your private group. Now, when it comes to training, guys, we have lots of things for you. Obviously, we've got these videos that you're watching right now. You're going to be, and you're probably already getting this information, into a small little group where just everybody that has started in that month, you'll all be in that group together, working together in Facebook. You also have the classroom where we have some amazing modules there that you can train yourself at your own speed. So I highly recommend that you at least get to the classroom and start working on the modules in Welcome You. That's where you want to get started. Let's see, the last rule I forgot to share with you guys is selling on boards or on buy, sell, and trade boards, that sort of thing. You are not allowed to do that. The only way that you are allowed to sell Matilda Jane is in the good old-fashioned way, through your trunk shows, whether they're in person, whether they're virtual, at pop-up events, styling appointments. You cannot sell like on eBay or Etsy or any of those sorts of things. You have to do it the good old-fashioned way, and you cannot sell and advertise your specials on the buy, sell, and trade boards. Okay, let's talk about when you get paid and when your trunk payments are due. Now, the way it works is you will sell all month long, and that cumulative amount of sales, what you've sold all month long, the number that adds up to, that's how your commission is based. So at a minimum, you're always going to receive 20% commission. But in your first 2 seasons of Matilda Jane, when you hit $2,500 in cumulative sales for the month, you receive 25% commission. So 20% commission all the time, 25% commission when you hit 2,500. 2,500 is also the number you need to hit your Jumpstart bonus. So 2,500 is the magic number. And really, ladies, what that comes down to is 5 shows. If you're holding 5 shows that average about $500 in sales each month, you will be hitting your Jumpstart. So we're really going to encourage you to start working your list of 100, your list of people that you want to do business with, and reaching out to book 5 shows this month, 5 shows next month, and 5 shows for the 3rd month. So 5 every single month is your focus, and $2,500 is what you want to have happen. Now, you sell all month long, and that way we know what your commission is at the end of the month. And on the 10th of the next month, Matilda Jane will deposit your commission directly into your bank account for you. And then the great news is your trunk payment is not due until the 15th. So you sell all month long, you get paid on the 10th of the next month, and your trunk payment is due on the 15th. So it's a great setup. So those are a few things that you need to know to get started. Welcome to Matilda Jane. We are so excited to have you and for you to begin your MJ journey.